child's kitchen. Today we're going to be making a wonderful dish for the whole family to enjoy. I'm so happy to see that you're here for Cooking Live with ERINETTA Childs. Now, as you can see, I have a brand new doohickey so that you can see what's going on my countertop instead of just seeing it from afar. Isn't that exciting? But let me introduce to you what we're going to be making today. A wonderful dish and some foods that I've never tried before. We're going to be making the grilled salmon with Jicama carrot salad from the Tastefully Simple Meal Kit, cutting carbs to help combat that COVID-19 pounds that we've all been gaining over the course of this quarantine. That's right, it's time to just say no. Healthy eating is the way to go. That's right, and I'm doing it with Tastefully Simple. So now, if you're not familiar with Tastefully Simple, it's a food company that sells clean label products. They have a whole assortment of herbs and spices, sauces, grilling sauces, desserts, jams, and the whole lot. There's very, very many products that you can choose from, and they have meal kits as well, which is what we're looking at today. I have the Cutting Carbs 10 Meal Kit by Tastefully Simple. Now, if you see anything that you like over the course of this episode, you can order any of these products online at www.tastefullysimple.com with Aaron Wallace as your consultant. Now, all the links that you will need are in the description of this video. Hello, Kim! So good to see you. I was just giving my introduction for what we are making for dinner today. What are you having for dinner? Let me know. Type it in the comment section. I would love, love, love to hear what you are having for dinner tonight. Now, we are making a grilled salmon with Jicama carrot salad. Now, I don't even know if I'm saying the word right, Jicama. Maybe somebody can clarify that for me, because I didn't look up the pronunciation and I've never heard of that food before. In fact, I didn't even know what it looked like until I flipped over to the Tastefully Simple shopping list that's included in the front of the booklet. That's right. They show you a picture and they tell you what the vegetable is. And I'm assuming it's a vegetable because it doesn't have any seeds in it. Now look at this. It looks on the outside like a potato. However, it's waxy like a turnip. And it has a sweet aroma, very interesting, and I've never had it before. It has a consistency of a water chestnut. This is very exciting to try a new food just when you think you haven't, when you have tried everything there is. Hello, Miranda, Skip, and Emily. It's so good to see you here tonight. Please, please, please let me know, what are you having for dinner? And what are your favorite foods? I would love, love, love to know. Hello, Liz Tybersky. Good to see you. So, what we're going to start with is we're going to take our salmon and we're going to make the marinade for it. Now, we're going to make it in this little bowl here. We're going to use Tastefully Simple's avocado oil, which is a nice light oil. I've got it right here in my own kitchen container, and we are going to use that to make our nice marinade for the salmon. So good to see you. What are you having for dinner tonight? Please let me know. I always ask, and only every once in a while will someone tell me. What do I have to beg people? Come on now. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of the avocado oil, and I'm going to throw that into my bowl. There we are. And then I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of my lemon, which I'm going to, usually I just use a lemon juice that I buy from the store, but because I was there and I had my shopping list with me that Tastefully Simple provided, it was very easy to remember, yes, I do indeed need that lemon. And so I'm going to grind this lemon down, and I was so excited to get this juicer because at one time I was thinking maybe I might be a juice kind of person. Hello, to you too, Sue. So good to see you. I love it when you comment to me, so please comment in the comment section and interact with me. Hello, Lori and Donna. So good to see you. We're making a salmon with Jicama carrot salad, which I was just saying that I'd never heard of a Jicama vegetable before, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it rightly, so please tell me if I'm not. Okay, now we have the nice pulp of the lemon up top, which I'll probably throw a little bit of that in as well. We're going to take our tablespoon measurement, and we're going to put 1 tablespoon of this fresh lemon right into our marinade. Ooh, look at that. And isn't that interesting? The oil stays separate from the lemon. Isn't that nice? Hello, Jennifer. It's good to see you. Welcome to Cooking Live with ERINETTA Childs, with tastefully simple products to combat the COVID-19 pounds that we all, well, not we all, I should speak for myself, that I have been gaining with 2 weeks of nachos every night. We're not doing that anymore. No, we aren't. Okay. So we're using the Tastefully Simple recipe for this out of the Cutting Carbs meal kit because we are on a healthy kick. We're going to get healthy and lose those 19 pounds. Okay, so we just did the lemon. We're going to do spinach and herb seasoning and the garlic seasoning by Tastefully Simple. Here we are with these two. Very nice. They come in these kinds of containers here. Very savory. We don't have to do any chopping of any of these herbs and spices because it's already done for us. How simple is that? And 1 tablespoon of each of these goes right into the marinade mixture. Here we are. Garlic. I love the garlic. Jen Wall, good to see you again tonight. Oh, Sue, that's good news. Good news. You will not be disappointed. What did you get for your products? I'm talking to Sue, who just placed an order with Tastefully Simple this morning. And in fact, Sue, do you know what that means? It means you get placed in the raffle for Friday to get the host gifts. And if you spend $50 or more, then you, Sue, also automatically get put into Tastefully Simple's raffle because it's Tastefully Simple's 25th birthday for a year's worth of desserts, which to me, that's not battling my COVID-19, but I would take it in a heartbeat. Yes, I would. Okay, back to the recipe, shall we? Okay, so we just put the avocado oil, the lemon juice, the spinach and herb seasoning, the garlic. Oh, and we're going to take 1 tablespoon of mustard. Now it says Dijon, but I'm not so picky. I don't have any Dijon today, and I didn't want to buy any extra because I was not in the mood. So I'm doing the spicy brown mustard. I don't mind a little bit of spice now and then, and I love to experiment with my food. There we are. We're going to put that in there along with 2 tablespoons of water. And I'm just going to take my tap water here because I don't mind. I've got good water at my house. 1, 2. And I'm going to give that a little mix with my little fork here. What are you all having for dinner tonight? I'm so curious. Come on and tell me. Oh, Donna, garlic is the best. I love it. I use it in dips, but I also use it on a lot of my meats when I'm cooking and the whole sort. There's so many things that you can use the garlic. Oh, any of the seasonings, really. They're very, very good for a whole variety of purposes. Oh, the bourbon barbecue sauce is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I haven't tried the teriyaki, but the bourbon barbecue is to die for. Now, I've got this extra plate right here. Oh, and do you know what I forgot? Hold on 1 moment here. I forgot the most important part of the recipe. Where is it? Where is that? I see it now. Very good. You'd think. I forgot the salmon. My goodness. Okay. Now my husband's gotten into the habit of seeing what ERINETTA Childs is making for dinner, so he doesn't bring home food so much anymore. I might have just bit off more than I can chew. Alright, now I've got this salmon here. Very nice. I just got it from the local market, as you can see. Very nice. It's a little bit on the pricey side right now. I'm used to paying a little bit less for my salmon, but that's okay. Hello, Lindsay and David. Good to see you. Let me know what you're having for dinner tonight, and welcome to Cooking Live with ERINETTA Childs. We're making a beautiful grilled salmon with jicama and carrot salad. Now I need to wash my hands because that felt very, very fishy to me. I'm not scared of fish. Not in the least. I love to go fishing and all the sort, but I also don't like the residue on my hands. Hello, Drew Susie! I guess I picked a nice time of night to be doing this. Very good. Oh, let me know what you're having for dinner. Now, what I'm going to do with this fish, and it doesn't tell me to do this, but I do this with all of my meats that I like to marinate. I'm going to give it a little slice, and the reason that I do this is that when I pour the marinade onto the fish, it's going to go down into that little sliced area, and it's going to make it get trapped down there. There I go. I'm going to pour it right in now. And I'm going to open up those slots so that the marinade can go right down in there and get stuck. And that way, as it's cooking... Oh, doesn't that look nice? Ooh, it's all go. Don't go on the counter now. Come on now. There we are. That looks beautiful. I love it already. Now, as you know, we feast with our eyes as much as we feast with our mouths. And so liking what you're eating, liking to look at it is just as important. Here we are. That's right. Very beautiful aesthetic here for a nice tasty dish. And we're just going to leave this off to the side until it's time to cook it while we prepare the other things. Let it give it a little bit of time. That's right. And I'm just opening up those slots and pushing that sauce right in. Isn't that nice? There we are. Jen Wall. Oh, ooh, homemade potato salad. Now that's wonderful. Nothing beats a potato salad, especially in the summertime. That's what we all like. And let me give you a close-up here. And so this is the salmon. Now this feeds 4 people. Here, it's about a pound and a half of salmon, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay, there we have it. Now we're going to work on the jicama. Does anybody know that vegetable yet? Because I certainly don't. Ooh, Sue, sausage and peppers. Ooh, and egg scramble. Actually, I made a sausage frittata just recently with a pepper and onion saute in it as well. Very good. Hello, Amber! I haven't seen you in a millennium. Okay, but it's good to see you now. Welcome to Cooking Live with ERINETTA Childs. And we're just making a funny little dinner, grilled salmon with jicama and carrot salad out of the Cutting Carbs cookbook from the meal kit from Tastefully Simple. Now you can buy any of these items online at tastefullysimple.com, and all the links that you could possibly need are in the description of this video. That's right. Okay, so let's move on, shall we? We're going to move on to making the salad portion of this dinner. That's right. So we're going to add in 1 cup of this. It's already prepared. You can purchase this in the grocery store. 1 cup of the coleslaw mix. Now we're not going to put any of that. We're not going to be putting any mayonnaise in this. Nope, because it's not a regular coleslaw. Here we are. So we're just the raw slaw. Well, that's a 1/2 cup. And now we're going to put the other half in as well. There we go, a heaping 1/2 cup. And now, this is the jicama vegetable, which you can get in your produce section of your grocery store. We need a whole cup of this. Now, I've already done some here. Oh, but it didn't make an entire cup, so there's a 1/2. And I'm going to use my grater here. And as you can see, this is very easy to grate. And it has a consistency of a water chestnut, which is very interesting and unexpected since I have no experience with this vegetable at all. And if you can notice here, the outside is waxy like a turnip. Now, when I first started, I was going to just grate that waxiness away, but then I decided to check it out, and it just peels right off so easy that you don't even need to have that waxiness on it. It kind of has a skin that feels like a coconut. It has some texture to it, between a coconut and a turnip. Very strange, but it has a sweet aroma, which was unexpected as well. Okay, and do you see how quickly? That's faster than if you grate cheese. Now, here we are. That makes another cup, half a cup. I'm going to throw that in, as well as the carrots. There we are. That makes a half a cup. So we'll need a little more. We'll use the grater again. Now, this is a grater that I've had for many, many years. I've used it for 1,000 things. I think it cost me $1 for this grater. So you don't need to have any kind of fancy cooking tools to make a good dinner, as you can see. Now, last night, I made a beautiful, what was it last night? I'm getting confused now with all of these different ones. Last night it was a chicken with, no, bruschetta chicken was the night before last. Last night, whoa, it was the strawberry chicken salad. That was excellent, by the way. And I haven't put the pictures up yet from the finished product. However, I will do that tonight. So if you're curious, then you can check that out. Now, for my children with that meal, I separated all the contents because for some reason they'll eat it separated on the plate, but not all together. It's a very strange thing that children do. Oh, Sue, you must get a shower cap like me. Yes, safety first. This is why I always wear the shower cap, so that none of my hair gets into the food. However, I always tell my children that if they do happen to get one of my hairs in their food, then they can just consider it that a little piece of me is now inside of them. And that makes it feel a lot more friendly now, doesn't it? Okay, now, let's give our hands a little wash. Get all that vegetable off of my palms. And now we're going to put the good stuff in. So we have the avocado oil. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of that. Avocado oil by Tastefully Simple. Here we are. We're just going to throw it on top of the salad like this. There's 1 and 2. And then the next thing we're going to throw in there, woo, I'm not going to throw that around, it's getting a little greasy, is the spinach and herb seasoning by Tastefully Simple. Here it is. This makes a delightful dip, by the way. Hello, Nikki. Good to see you. I'm making a beautiful grilled salmon with jicama and carrot salad, which is new to me. I've never heard of a jicama before, but I'm going to taste it tonight. It's very interesting. So I'm going to take the spinach and herb, 1 tablespoon. There we go. I think that was a heaping one. Okay. And I'm going to take Tastefully Simple's onion seasoning, which I haven't featured too much in my videos thus far, but it is a beautiful seasoning. And I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of that. I'm going to throw it on in. Look at that. I don't have to mince. I don't have to dice. It makes cooking so much easier, and you get a restaurant-style dinner because it's very flavorful, very tasty. And I believe I need a little bit of the, where is it? The lemon. Where did I put my lemon, folks? Where did you see me put my lemon? Somewhere. My goodness, how could I have lost it in such a small place? Well, I'll just use what's left over up here. Oh, here we are. I was looking for put the remainder in here. And I'm just going to make sure that we don't have any seeds that are going to go in, because the seeds, as you know, are very bitter. No one likes to bite into a bitter seed. Now, but we can have some of this pulp in here is going to make that Very nice. And a little bit fibrous. There we are. Just throw that on in. And we're done with the lemon. Little rinsey rinse. And we're going to have a little bit more of this Dijon mustard. Tiny bit here. There we go. About a half a tablespoon of the Dijon mustard. I'm going to throw right in there. So as you can see, the salmon seasoning is very similar to what we're putting on the salad. However, it does have the garlic, whereas the other only has the onion. Now, any of these products, you can get at tastefullysimple.com. Oh, thank you, Donna. I was very confused about where my lemon had gotten to. I could only see the rinds, but I couldn't see everything else. It was hiding in plain sight. Thank you. Hello, Tanya. Good to see you. And Katie, too. What are you having for dinner tonight? Love to know. It's very interesting to me to see what people are having for their dinners. Very nice. Okay, this needs to sit for 10 to 15 minutes before you serve it. However, it needs to be mixed up first so that it can have a nice flavor all over the entire thing. There we are. And so this salad is going to be quite beautiful, quite scrumptious. The whole family can enjoy it. Now, ooh, and it has a very nice smell to it as well. Very aromatic. Now, that's one thing that I've noticed about all these Tastefully Simple recipes is that the recipes really have beautiful aromas to them that you can smell from near and wide. Your neighbors will wonder what you're making every night and be jealous. That's right. Okay, so that's tossed. If this is your spoon, let me know, because somebody left this at my house years ago and I haven't figured out who it is yet. You can have it back. I've just been saving it for a good time, as you can see, and I use it in the meantime because waste not, want not, right? Oh, you ordered food for dinner. That's okay. Everybody needs a day off. There's no shame in that. Even me, ERINETTA Childs. I love to cook, but I do need a day off once in a while. It's only healthy to do so. And here's the finished salad. It will sit for 10 to 15 minutes before it's served. And in the meantime, we're going to go back to our stove top here. And we're going to cook up this salmon. Now, typically I either bake salmon or I put it on the grill. However, today we are going to do it in the pan because I don't feel like running indoors and outdoors in the rain. Nobody likes to grill in the rain unless you're one of those lucky people who has a porch that's big enough to get the grill far away from your siding. Now, I've got to admit that I did melt a little bit of our siding this week, grilling. So now our grill happens to be in the middle of the yard instead of by the house. That would have been smart to think about ahead of time. However, you can't always think of everything, can you? And you know what? You can't beat yourself up. Once it's done, it's done. So I forgive myself, and I will not make that mistake again. Okay, so we're waiting for this to heat up, and while we're doing that, let me show you the Tastefully Simple. Now, it's backwards on your screen, but trust me, this says Tastefully Simple. I wouldn't pull the wool over your eyes. Now, Tastefully Simple has all sorts of products, from seasonings and spices to sauces and soups. This is one of our fan favorites here. It's the Bountiful Beer Bread, which is so easy to make. You just add beer and you pop it into your oven. Now, if you're not a beery kind of person, then you can always add any carbonated drink and it will do the job. In fact, I made an episode not too long ago where I demonstrated the beer bread with a seltzer, and it came out beautifully, and it did not wreck the flavor of the beer bread one bit. I don't know how, because it's called beer bread, but seltzer bread is just as good as the beer bread, evidently. Hello, Martin Fails! It's so good to see you, and welcome to Cooking Live with ERINETTA Child. Tonight we're cooking a beautiful grilled salmon and Jicama salad to help combat the COVID-19 pounds that I've been gaining, and some of my friends as well who've requested healthy recipes. So instead of eating nachos every night, we're making a cutting carbs meal for 10 days, 10 recipes from Tastefully Simple. That's right, and I'll show you my pictures afterwards. Now, Tastefully Simple has a wide variety of herbs and spices that you can use to make dips, put on your meats, all sorts of things. They're so good. They also have, and if you're somebody who loves your herbs and spices, then you can get the assortment and you get it cheaper than if you were to just buy them singly. That's right. So this is making me hungry just to look at it. Oh, nice. Now, I was talking the other day about Taco Tuesday, and in my family, we have Taco Monday. It just happens to be that way. We like to have our tacos on a different day of the week. It's Tastefully Simple, the magic chicken. They have the taco seasoning blend as well as Mama's favorite taco seasoning. Now, we're going to take the salmon and we're going to put it into our pan. I had to just turn it down a bit because I don't know if you can see my pan here. It's smoking a bit. Okay, and we don't want it to go wild here. We don't want it to cook too fast. So, I'm going to take that salmon. I'm going to drop it on the plate. And while that's happening, I'm going to pour the rest of this marinade down onto the top so that we can get the most out of our flavor. Ooh, oh, and that mustard, you can really smell the mustard now. That's beautiful. Very nice. Wash our hands. And then a trick here, trick of the trade, let me show you, is that you take your lid for the pot, and on the stovetop, it helps it to cook more evenly if you put the lid on and maintain those juices that you want to have in your piece of meat. And once you're ready in the end to kind of crispify your piece of meat, you take the lid off and you let the humidity out, you let it breathe, and then you can crisp up your piece of meat like so. I'm going to turn this down to low. I don't want to burn it. No, that wouldn't be very good. Now, let's talk a little bit about this vegetable. Hello, Sue! So good to sort of see you since I can't really see your face, but I'll wave to you anyway. Haha. I'm making a beautiful grilled salmon with jicama and carrot salad. It's pictured right here. Mine obviously won't have the grill stripes since I'm not grilling tonight. But I just wanted to show to you, if you're just tuning in now, the jicama vegetable, which I'm not familiar with. This is the first time that I've actually used it. It's very interesting. It comes near the potatoes in your produce section, but it feels more like a turnip, and you can peel it, and underneath the skin is a fibrous layer that kind of looks like a coconut a bit. There we are. Okay, this is really doing its thing. I'm going to turn it down even more. Now, when I sniff the jicama vegetable, it is very sweet smelling. So they must have some natural sugars in there that is really going to sweeten up our salad. But when you grate it, it grates like a water chestnut. It's very juicy and very unexpected for something so dense as this. Now watch this. When I take it and I use the grater with it, there we are. It grates very, very easily, even though it's such a dense vegetable, and it has a very fibrous feeling, just like a water chestnut. Sweet. Subtle sweetness here. Very nice. That's right. Come on, salmon, do your thing. So this takes about 10 minutes for every inch of salmon that there is, and this is about 1.5 inches thick. So I'm not going to keep you on this whole time. However, I will make sure to upload a photo of the finished product when it is all done. Now, I just wanted to show you again what I'm using for tonight's recipe. I have the onion by Tastefully Simple. We have the spinach herb by Tastefully Simple, as well as the avocado oil and the garlic. Now all of these flavors paired together make a wonderful medley of herbs and spices that go very nicely with the salmon. And this is the finished salad here. Very nice. It has the jicama vegetable in there, as well as carrots, and a coleslaw mixture with our marinade dressing that we've made with the Tastefully Simple herbs and spices and oils. And we're just letting this sit 10 to 15 minutes before we serve it. Hello, Maria! So good to see you! It's been such a long time. I miss everybody so dreadfully. It's time for things to go back to normal. However, I have been enjoying cooking for you. I'm going to have to turn my fan up a bit more because I'm having a little bit of some smoky or steaminess coming out here. Now, this is one that I used the other night on the chicken bruschetta. This is a balsamic basil and dipping oil. You can drizzle over the top of your vegetables or what have you. It's a beautiful tasting, light flavor for a nice summer evening. Now, Tastefully Simple, you can order these products online. They come straight to your door. They're pretty quick at their shipping. And all of the order information and links are in the description of this video. Now, let me tell you, today is the 11th, I do believe. It is June 11th. June 12th, we, personally, will be having a raffle drawing at 7 o'clock p.m. for the Tastefully Simple Mystery Host Prize. Now that means that we've had a catalog party online, and everybody's orders coming together has created a little kiddie pool of prizes of Tastefully Simple products. Now, whoever the winner of this raffle is will get all of those products. So, if you order now, you will get a raffle ticket for every $10 that you spend on Tastefully Simple products. But that's not it, folks. Oh, no. That's right. Tastefully Simple, the company's 25th birthday is this June, happening right now. Happy birthday, Tastefully Simple. That's right. And to help celebrate the occasion, Tastefully Simple, now this is great. Tastefully Simple is having a raffle as well. Now, if you spend $50 or more, they automatically will enter you in their raffle. And get this, the raffle is for a year's worth of desserts. That's right. Very exciting. If you're someone who loves desserts, which I do, then this is the raffle for you. That's right. So, just incentive to order now rather than wait until later. Now, Tastefully Simple has very, very good products, especially for grilling season. If you're a griller, master griller, or even if you're just starting out, they have some beautiful sauces. I'm trying to find the page here for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. They have just delicious pictures of their chicken wings grilled to perfection using their grilling sauces. They have a beautiful, beautiful grilling sauce that is a buffalo dill sauce. It's my personal favorite. I really, really love the buffalo dill sauce. Now, why can't I find it? This is frustrating for me. I find it every other day of the week when I'm not looking for it. But the one time I do want to find it, I can't. The buffalo dill sauce is absolutely beautiful. And you know, it's a very unique flavor Don't go expecting your typical buffalo, because it's not. And there's no way to really explain it other than to try it. Now take a look. This is the buffalo dill chicken grilled up. And that's the sauce right there. It's very good. If you're looking for something different to try on one of these nights, try the buffalo dill sauce, especially if you are a Buffalo fan. And I'm not talking about football, folks. I'm talking about food. That's right. Now, the other one that I haven't tried yet, however, I really anticipate it to be a party in my mouth, is the orange chili sauce right up here. And as you can see, it looks delectable. They really sell you on the pictures here. They're very good at making them look very, very tasty. But recently, one of my favorite things, which was unexpected, was the ultimate steak seasoning. I made, and I didn't put this on camera because it was just a regular old night, but I made the best hamburgers that I've ever tasted in my life with the ultimate steak seasoning. Now let me tell you how I did it. I took my hamburger, I threw it on the grill, I shook a little bit of the seasoning on it, I let it cook, flipped it over, a little bit of the seasoning, piece of cheese, seasoning. And it was the best burger that I have had. I did not need ketchup, I did not need mustard, I ate that thing plain, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So anyway, long story short, or long story long, however you tolerated my story just now. Tastefully Simple is a wonderful company. They have clean label products, meaning there's no artificial shenanigans in their products that you're going to regret that you put into your mouth later on. They're very healthy. They promote healthy eating and good cooking in a simple kind of way, so that good food doesn't have to be purchased at a restaurant. You can have it right in your very own home. That's right. So make sure that you hop on to tastefullysimple.com and surf around, see what you like, throw some things in your cart. If you have any questions for me, please ask me. I'm available almost all the time, and I am a night owl, so I stay up very late most nights. You might see from my postings. So without further ado, make sure you check the links that are in the description, and have a beautiful evening. I'll give you a sneak peek at the almost finished product. Cooking away here. I don't know if you can see that. There we are. Smells very good. So without further ado, I will post a picture of that later. Have a wonderful evening. Bon appetit and enjoy.